Hi, it's John Wilson here, and today I've been contacted by Property Investment Blueprint subscriber who is trying to let out a flat or a house as a multi-let property in Birmingham, and he's having a bit of trouble finding tenants for it. So what I'm going to do is just run through his Gumtree advert that he's using. Now, I normally have really great results with Gumtree. I think it's a great way to do low cost advertising for tenants. I sometimes use it if my agents may be having a bit of trouble using the marketing methods that they use because they don't use Gumtree. So I would just stick on a Gumtree advert, and I always get really good results with it. So for that reason, I was quite surprised to hear that this chap was having trouble with it. And so I'm looking at his Gumtree advert on the screen here. Now, let's start at the top. The title is one of the ways that you're going to get your prospects to click through and look at the actual advert. Now you'll see here the title is 3 rooms to rent. Now, while that may be very factual, it's not attention grabbing. You need an attention grabbing headline. So you know, you can use language to do that. So for example, use descriptive words to get people's attention. So excellent room in shared flat. Use adjectives. Palatial room in awesome flat to rent, and you can put benefits in the headline as well. So in this case, I know that it's being rented with all bills included in the price. So put that in your headline. That's unusual. You know, most flats will be bills extra, so put no bills included in your headline. Also, you can grab attention by using the actual the formatting of your of your headline. So here's how the listing appears in the search results. So you can use, as you see in this case here, he's used capital letters and asterisks. So I think if you put in too much punctuation, special characters in the headline, it will sometimes edit them out. So use those sparingly. But yeah, it's worked in this case. This one here, he's used all caps. That works quite well too. So use a mixture of that and language and benefits, and that will encourage people to notice your ad and click through. Now, the other thing that we notice here is that there is no picture. Now, this does make the listing stand out because there is no picture. However, it's standing out for the wrong reason, because people want to see pictures. You know, if I was looking at this and there's no picture there, you know, renting a flat is a very visual thing. You want to see what the flat looks like, or the house looks like. So if there's no pictures, I probably wouldn't even bother clicking on it. So extremely important to have pictures on there, and make sure they're good pictures as well. You know, if the lighting's bad, or if they're grainy and not very good quality, then that's going to put people off as well. It just is. Okay. If there's a room in the house that's particularly bright or colourful, then put that one in there. You know, you see, they're all exterior pictures here. It's all about doing something that's different from the other people in the same listing. So if you've got an interior room that's particularly bright, then put that picture in there, and that way you'll stand out from the rest. It's all about standing out from the crowd. So let's go back to the advert itself and move on here. So the next thing I notice is that we're in the 3 bedrooms section. So just you'll notice up here in the top right, we're in the flats and houses for rent offered and 3 bedrooms. Now, the first thing that occurs to me is that, if someone's in that section, browsing that section, then they are probably going to be looking for a 3-bedroom house to rent as a whole. This may not have too much effect because generally people will search in the box for the number of bedrooms they're looking for. But yeah, I would still definitely look at this. So what I would recommend is put the ad also in either the 1-bedroom flat section, or maybe more appropriately the studios and bedsits section. There is a studios and bedsits section because you're not looking, as you've said here, you're looking for 3 different tenants. So if you're a single person looking for some place to rent, you're not going to be in the 3-bedroom house section. So I would definitely recommend posting under the bedsits and 1-bedroom studios section as well. So what else have we got here? Now, starting off in your description here, I think you're approaching this from the wrong point of view. You're saying what you are looking for. You're saying you're looking for 3 different tenants. You've got 3 rooms available. You need to approach this from the tenant's point of view. When a tenant is reading this, they want to know what's in it for them. Yeah. So you want to talk about the benefits that are there for them. And again, just like you said for your headline, you want to be using emotive, descriptive, strong adjectives to describe it, because again, you want to stand out from the crowd, and you really want to sell this property, make it sound awesome, okay, and do that with the language. If it's just drab and boring, then again, you're not going to get people interested in it. So what else can we say? Yeah, you did tell me that the price that you were offering the property for was 300 per room per month. I noticed that you have 380 pounds per month here, so I don't know if that's a mistake or if you've lowered the rent, but that's something else. If your rent isn't right, or if your rent's too high, then again you're not going to get any inquiries, never mind viewings. So make sure that's right. Back to the description. So after you've done your passionate, enthusiastic description, really selling the property, you also need to include things like transport. That's a big thing that people look for. They need to know about is there parking? What type of parking is it on? Is it on street? Is it off street? Is it easy parking? If so, put it in. That's a selling point. What's the public transport situation like? Is there a bus route nearby? How far away is the bus stop? Is there perhaps an underground or a railway station? Is it near a motorway? How long would it take to commute into the centre of Birmingham? Things like that. Because if somebody has to look all that stuff up, it's going to put them off. If another advert tells them exactly what the transport situation is, then they'll choose that over yours. It's all about convenience for people, so just give them what they need in the advert, and that will help them make their decision. And finally, at the end of your advert, have a clear call to action. So you've got available to move in straight away. Yes, that's definitely a benefit. Have that there, but just say, look, now you've read the description, you need to call my number. So call me now to arrange a viewing. Simple as that. Just like any advert, you need to tell people what they need to do next. So call me now to arrange a viewing. One thing to note though is that you'll see it at the top here, your number is listed with the last few digits X'd out, and you've got this reveal number option. Now, the reason for that is that bots, automated software programs go about the internet grabbing these phone numbers, and I've made the mistake of putting my phone number or email in the clear text of the ad, which is great, and that would be ideal if you if you could do that. But the problem is these bots scrape your number or your email off the advert, and they will then send you marketing messages. So I've managed to get on some marketing lists that will text me about rubbish letting portals and stuff like that. So maybe don't put your phone number or email in the ad, but just say to them, look, call me on the number above now to arrange a viewing. So that's the last bit. So yeah, just recap, make sure all the benefits are very clearly stated. Obviously a main benefit is that all your bills are included, but I believe you're letting this yourself. So another benefit that is really big for tenants is that there's no agent fees involved. I mean, if there is, then tell them, so you know that there might be a referencing fee if you're going to reference them, but your fees are certainly going to be a lot less than an agent, so bring that to their attention. You've mentioned no council tax, fully furnished and amenities and so on. That's great. If there's any other amenities, then do mention them. But yeah, just make sure the benefits are very clear. Okay, so there may be other things that you can do. Perhaps people can post below if there's anything else that they've noticed. But I think that's it. If you make those changes, then you're definitely going to get a bit more interest to your Gumtree ad. Okay, that's all for now.
Visit propertyinvestmentblueprint.com now for free ebooks, videos and tools.